me. With a smile from cheek to cheek and feeling fancy. That's where I'm gonna be. 'Cause now I'm shining, I'm hiding. I got a good thing on me. No, I can't hide it. There's nothing in my sleep. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. Anything can happen, anything can happen, anything can happen, yeah, anything, yeah, anything, yeah, anything can happen, anything.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so very much for joining us this evening. I'm sure many of you are probably lounging around in your PJs or whatnot because what do we do between Christmas and New Year's? We don't even know what day it is most of the time, right? Well, for those of you who don't know me, I am the ever joyful, energetic, running on faith, intelligent Jerry Lynn Arocho from Southwest Florida, Cape Coral, Florida. And I'm so excited for you to be joining us. Please tell us where you're joining us from. Tell us who invited you and where you're joining us from, because tonight is all about you. We want to know who you are and where you're watching us from. And every time you comment, you get entered to win a prize. So make sure you're commenting. So I'm just going to set the agenda for us tonight. First, you're going to hear a little bit about some company information. Then you're going to hear some product information. And then you're going to hear a story of inspiration and hope from our fabulous guest speaker. So without any further ado, here's a little bit about the company.
We believe passionately in entrepreneurial fire, in giving everyone, everywhere, the chance to do their best and feel even better. We believe in you. We're here to empower every beautiful dimension of you. And at Mary Kay, we know we've all got a few things in common. We're all worthy of a community that understands us. We all deserve flexibility, and we should get to run our day instead of it running us. So maybe that's what brought you here to get to know us. Mary Kay has been a groundbreaking, trailblazing company for more than 60 years, and we follow in the footsteps of the original beauty influencer. Like many women in the 60s, Mary Kay Ash was not treated fairly in the workplace, so she made a change and founded a company that gives everyone the opportunity they deserve. Today, Mary Kay continues to be family-owned and continues empowering others in more than 35 countries. We are a company driven by the idea that you can do what you love, be who you want, and earn extra income on your terms. Our idea is powerful in its simplicity. First, Mary Kay creates hundreds of products that people crave. And yes, we win industry awards. Conduct 500,000 tests a year for safety, quality, and performance. Hold more than 1,600 global patents. And products are made in our own global manufacturing and research facility. Because what gets us really excited is how much people love our products. Because your confidence is our obsession. Next, we keep the business model beautifully simple too. Independent beauty consultants are 100% independent business owners. They buy directly from Mary Kay, then sell directly to customers to earn money. That's it. No wholesalers, no middlemen, no one holding them back, period. They enjoy the flexibility to work a Mary Kay business a lot or a little at parties, online, and on social, all while learning life skills from others and getting digital tools to help along the way. And if they're ready to lead a team of their own, they can drive the business as far as they want. Beauty consultants have one of the highest profit potentials on product sales in the world. Plus, at Mary Kay, they're always celebrated. Small wins are recognized, and big accomplishments are richly rewarded by a community of entrepreneurs and corporate employees around the world. Working together, we've also built a long history of giving. Mary Kay and its 4 company-sponsored foundations has given more than $200 million in monetary and product donations since we began tracking our philanthropic efforts. We support life-saving research and survivor empowerment with more than $24 million awarded to cancer research innovation from the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And we strive to protect the environment by planting more than 1 million trees, powering our global headquarters and manufacturing with 100% renewable energy, and achieving zero landfill site status in our global manufacturing facility. We are a brand with a purpose, and we hope you see the amazing potential we see for a bright future together. This is where you can come to thrive. This is where you can unleash your confidence. This is Mary Kay, empowering women entrepreneurs since 1963. Then, now, always.
Then, now, and always. Yes, of course. I know that you have questions. So, as Jerry Lynn said, when you comment, you get entered to win a gift from us. So make sure you're commenting. I'm Alicia C. Dickerson, and I'm here in Estero, Florida. And I get the opportunity to welcome you here and to introduce you to our very first product, which is the Foundation Primer. It's got a whole lot of fancy stuff and things that make my mind go somewhere else. Then I'm going to tell you about it. So it doesn't clog your pores. It is smooth and light, and it is one of the best primers on the market. And I say that because I have 4 customers that are makeup artists, and they keep this. They keep this because they like it, because it is so light. So you want to make sure that you get with your consultant so that you can have this in your arsenal and be able to put it on and have a smooth finish to your makeup. So we're going to go next, and I'm going to pass it over to my girlfriend, Amber, and she's going to tell you about her favorite product today, because it could be different tomorrow, right, Amber?
Probably so. Hey, everyone. I am so excited to share my favorite answer for like winter skin. So this is our Mary Kay Naturally Moisturizing Stick. It is the most amazing yumminess ever. I personally use this one on my lips. My babies use this on their lips. And do you know why I am totally okay with like using this on my toddlers? It's because it is 100% all natural origin ingredients. I don't think you can get any cleaner than 100%. I mean, am I right? And so I love that when I can have the confidence to put this on me. It goes all over your face. You can use it as a moisturizing stick for any dry spots. I use mine specifically just on my lips, and so I have 2. I have one for my face and one for my lips. You can also use it on other dry areas of your skin. So if you're suffering from like maybe dry knees or elbows or fingers, like in the little bitty cracks in area, it's a great option to moisturize spaces. And it's really, really good for moisturizing your feet. But of course, if you're going to use it on your feet, don't use it anywhere else. Because like, ew, feet, lips, I don't know about that. Not a great idea, right? And so you're going to want to contact your consultant and grab like 5 of these so you can use it head to toe. And that's why it's my favorite. It goes everywhere and it goes on all of us. I love it.
I love that. Yes, you need 5 of them. I love it. Okay, and I'm back to tell you about it's not actually one of my favorite products, but I've been selling so much of it. I thought you should know about it. This is our Clinical Solutions HA plus Ceramide Hydrator. Okay. Whoop, there you go. You can see it. It's actually an eyedropper kind of bottle. So you just put 6 to 8 drops on your skin, and it hydrates your skin. It is fabulous. So I have customers that are complaining about dryness. And so I said, well, why don't you try this? And this is what it says. When skin's moisture is out of balance, it can't perform at its best. Lines and wrinkles can become more visible, and skin's barrier, which we don't want, right? We don't want more visible lines and wrinkles. And the skin's barrier can weaken, going from feeling silky and smooth to dry and flaky. Replenish 3 critical hydration factors at once and support skin's barrier with a unique boost of highly targeted moisturizing ingredients, including 2 forms of hyaluronic acid, ceramide, and a plant extract. So you will definitely want to try this if you want to focus on and overcome skin dryness, if you want a dermocosmetic solution for a specific concern, if you want to do all you can to address skin dryness. And if you're looking for well-known and scientifically acclaimed ingredients for your skin concerns, this is the product that you want. And it's only $38. Okay. And so you can use this with other boosters that we have. It's fabulous for hydrating. I had a customer who told me her skin was so dry, she couldn't stand it. I gave her a moisture renewing gel mask, which I think is amazing. Wasn't enough for her. I gave her this, and she went out of her way to send me a message to say, oh my gosh, Jerry Lynn, I love this new product. So if you have dry skin, then you want to look into this with your consultant. Now, it is my honor and privilege to formally introduce our guest speaker that you just heard talking about the moisturizing stick. So prior to Mary Kay, Amber was teaching dance, computers, and music. I find that interesting. because computers and dance and music are on opposite sides of the brain. So that is, I can't wait to hear his story. And had more month than money. After going to a skincare class, this shy young woman with low self-esteem felt like $1,000,000. She started her business after that single just out of college to help other women feel beautiful and to make extra money to pay for her shoe shopping habit. Oh my gosh, we're going to be good friends. This summer, she celebrated 18 years owning her business, which she has worked hobby time, part-time, and full-time. During those 18 years, her business has grown with her from single, living at home with her parents, to newly married, to new homes, and now with 2 toddlers under the age of 4. She loves how her business has expanded as needed to fill all the needs a growing family has, and is blessed to keep her priorities in the order that means the most to her: God first, family second, and career third. Amber has graced the seminar stage 11 times in the court of sales, both as a consultant and as a sales director, and was proud to debut as a sales director on the 50th anniversary stage. I probably saw you take your oath. Amber holds a perfect record as a star consultant. Do you hear this, consultants? As a star consultant, achieving a star level every quarter since she started her business. So she has 73 quarters to date, earning her a star pin made with diamonds from the company, which I'm sure she has on her jacket there. She and her unit have earned the use of 2 Mary Kay career cars and are currently qualifying for their third. Amber was also a Destination Red Achiever, earning a fabulous cruise, all paid for by Mary Kay Company, for her and her husband to the Bahamas. Her favorite thing about her Mary Kay business is the sisterhood she discovered in her fellow beauty consultants and the self-confidence she has gained as her business grows. She is from the Cressette Ellis National Area and based out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Amber is excited to watch her future Glow National Area take shape from coast to coast. So here she is. We need a warm welcome. If you want to put in the comments, welcome, welcome, welcome to Sales Director Amber Fussell Knorr. Here she is.
Yay! Oh my gosh, thank you for that amazing introduction, Jerry Lynn. I don't know about y'all, but if you don't have somebody that tells you how amazing you are on a daily basis, get yourself a Jerry Lynn. It's so exciting to be here. Wow. Okay, so a little bit about me. So yes, you're right. Computers, music, and dance are very odd things to be teaching. I kind of was somebody out of college who just fell into different opportunities. And I don't know if that just describes anybody that's listening tonight, but I was still kind of finding myself. I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to be, but the ultimate goal was to move to New York and be on Broadway. I was super shy, which sounds like a complete and total oxymoron. It was. I was a really, really good faker. Like, you know, the old saying, fake it till you make it. I was really, really good at faking it. And to the point that most people totally believed me. And I realized as I kind of fell into Mary Kay, I was at a beauty consultant's party, and I was there because I was getting married. Well, my girlfriend was getting married, and I was in her wedding. And she literally sat us all down, and we had no clue how to do our makeup. We didn't know what we were doing, and I put on some makeup. I went back home to hang out with some friends, and they were all like, "Amber, you look really pretty." And I promptly burst into tears because I didn't feel pretty. And so I couldn't understand why anybody was telling me I was pretty. And I was so good at faking it that nobody realized what was going on the inside until I discovered Mary Kay. And then I found women that loved me for who I was. They accepted me for what I was going through and everything that was going on in my crazy, unusually insane, and somewhat hilarious life. And they encouraged me to be my best, and they encouraged me to be better and better and better. And so I went from teaching computers and music and dance into teaching women how to embrace the most beautiful parts of themselves and really step out on faith and do things that give them confidence and give them joy on a daily basis. And I love that so much. Over the years, I have gone from working part-time and hobby time. And I think hobby time is really a good example of like, I'm just going to kind of maybe try my toe with this and maybe like slowly ease into the kiddie pool, Mary Kay. And so I did that while I was living at home with my parents, single. And then I met the love of my life. I feel like he honestly popped out of my Mary Kay starter kit. Indirectly, because he was like super successful. He had all of these other gals after him. And I was like, this guy thinks he's all that, whatever. My self-confidence before Mary Kay would never have made him give me a second look. And because of the meanness that I discovered in my starter kit, I was willing to like talk to him as a real person, not as somebody who was intimidating. And we just celebrated 13 years of marriage. He's amazing in every single facet of his life, and I love the ability that we've had over the years to just kind of grow together in not only our own life, but in how we see our family and how we spend time together and how we have friends that are also constantly building us up together. That's something that I didn't appreciate before Mary Kay. And so let's see, to continue my journey, my very first career car helped to pay for my wedding. The love of my life and I decided, hey, yeah, let's get married. We didn't have a whole lot of money. We didn't have a whole lot of means. And so my Mary Kay business was able to ramp up from hobby time and part-time to my full-time business at that point. And I was able to make the extra cash I needed not to have to stress over all of the craziness of a wedding. I mean, have you, even if you have friends getting married, like help that they need all the help, they need all the advice, like they need an SOS. I'm telling you, it's insane these days. And so if you're going through that yourself, talk to your consultant. She can help you have a little bit of sanity through all of the insanity. And so I was so excited that my first car helped me kind of weather that. And then we found a house and we moved into our home, and I became a sales director and a mentor to other women that were kind of going through that same journey. And that was crazy and cool and exciting all at the same time, and a little scary, right? Because when we try something new or different, it's scary. And that's one of the ways that we know that we're kind of pushing ourselves outside of our comfort zone, is because we're doing something different. And so as we moved into our new house, we earned our second car, and that allowed us to have a lot of flexibility in how we were going to renovate and how we were going to decorate and all of the fun things that go with having like your very first home. Oh my goodness. I'm still on cloud nine. I love our home. My husband wants to move. I don't think we're ever moving because I love this home too much. Don't let him see this. But and then along came children. Oh my goodness. And let me tell you, to the mamas watching, like, wow, that's a whole new level of time management. Like, I thought I had things under control before kids came along. I thought I was really good at managing my time. I thought I was really good at like multitasking. Nope. Kids come along and you're like, wee. And so that's been a whole new level and a whole new season of figuring out, just we talk about work-life balance a lot. And I think that comfort and calmness is more important than focusing on where the work and the life fall together, because when you can take a moment and step back and say, today we had amazing moments, and today might have been hard and it might have been a struggle, but we had those moments to live for. And that's really been what I'm working on and focusing on in this season of my life, is how to make sure that I'm keeping my family first. And we're focusing in on the things that they need. And we have that focus of faith first and family second and career third. And so my Mary Kay business now, it ramps up, it ramps down depending on the week and on the day. And I love that it changes on a consistent basis, because what the children need on a daily basis is different. What I need, what my husband needs, what the family as a whole needs, it changes. And so there are some days that I am like blinders on, focusing on the business. And there are other days that I'm like, I got my mom cap on and my phone is, I don't know where. And I love that because I get to choose that. I am at heart somebody that loves the flexibility and the freedom of being my own boss and getting a chance to grow into that concept. And then, oh my gosh, then there's the girlfriends. Wow. I was somebody back when I was teaching. For all you teachers that are watching, we love you. There is hope. If you were like me, you are probably surrounded by women that are just like not happy because the women that I grew up around, either in school or as teaching, they were having their own stuff, and they did not know how to look on the bright side of things. It's not something that had been focused on, and so we were all kind of like, misery loves company. We were a whole lot of misery together, and I did not realize how uplifting true girlfriends could be until I discovered my Mary Kay girlfriends. And I mean, wowza, y'all are my lifeline sometimes. If you don't have a running partner in your business, find yourself a power partner. They are the gals that are going to be there at 3 a.m. when you have family emergency. They are going to be there to help pick you up and dust off your tears when you have a moment of just like, why? They're going to be there to celebrate all of the joys, all of the fun, all of the high fives and the hallelujahs and the great stuff that you get to do life together. And so as I look back at 18 years, I still can't believe it's been 18 years. I came into the business and I was like, you know what? This is going to be a good side hustle. And then it slowly morphed into something that I never could have believed. It was something that has helped me define my inner self, helped me be able to have the confidence to talk like this. I used to get so scared of like public speaking. I have a theater degree, y'all, like a theater degree. And I would literally stand up there with butterflies in my stomach and like be shaking from the nervousness because I felt so judged. And I have found a space where we don't judge each other. We just lift each other up, and we get a chance to encourage each other to be our best versions of ourselves. And we know that sometimes that's a long journey, and that's okay, because 18 years of this journey, and it's still, I'm learning something new every day. I am growing, and I have something to learn from every single person I come in contact with. And so as I look at like where we're headed into the 60th anniversary, oh my goodness. And by the way, happy anniversary, y'all. Like, we look good for 60, don't we? I mean, we look good for 60. As I look into the next years, as we move forward, it's such an exciting thing to think about. Everything's constantly changing. Everybody's constantly growing. And then the growth that we can have just with getting to decide our own things and be our own boss and set our own goals and then crush those goals, because that's what we do all day long. We just set up goals and we crush them. It's exciting and fun and amazing. And I hope that we get a chance to answer questions. I know if you have questions, definitely follow up with your consultant. She would be more than excited and honored to be able to help you decide if this is a fun girl tribe for you to be in. And we would love to have you join us and figure out what Mary Kay might hold for you. Never know. But happy new year as we step into 2024. We are always looking for more in 2024. So I hope you guys have an amazing end of the year, and feel free to like jot notes and questions down in the comments. We'd love to answer them.
Yes. Comment on her beautiful makeup, how great she looked for being over 60. No, she actually is not over 60. But in our company, we celebrated 60 years. So of course, when a company celebrates 60, we know they must be doing great things. We have great people like Amber doing great businesses, making sure that she put God, family, and then the business in its proper place. I want to thank you, Amber, for giving our audience a chance to hear your story again. As a teacher, I understand what you were talking about. And now we get an opportunity to show that we can be fun. We just don't have to be that teacher. So we want you to take this opportunity to answer a few questions after Jerry Lynn shows you this slide, and it's going to tell you how you can get in touch with your consultant. That's going to help you see more, because there's more for you, as Amber said, in 24. Over to you, Jerry.
I love it. Seeking more in 2024. I've been saying kicking down the door in 2024. Come on, let's get it going. That's what I'm saying.
Kicking down.
Yes.
Come on, we got big things to achieve. I'm a little more. That should be yours. You were just doing MMA this morning.
That's right.
2024. Let's do
Down
this.
that door.
Well, there are 4 main reasons why women say yes to a Mary Kay business. And you heard all of them in Amber's story, right? So there's freedom and flexibility. She already talked about that. The income, she just talked about how they could use the income to renovate their house. And I will tell you, Amber, I started my Mary Kay business because we purchased our first home and we were renovating it. Well, I always say you purchase a house and then you want to make it your home, right? So you do renovations.
Mhm.
And then let's face it, our products are awesome. She was crying because people were telling her how beautiful she was. So our products are amazing and we all look good for 60. Thank you.
Mhm.
And then our culture is a company with heart, right? And so she already talked about how she loves keeping her priorities of God, family, career. So that's our culture. So those are the 4 main. Oh, Alicia, did you know that
I
that
don't
just
know how I
reminds me
did
of?
that.
That's amazing. Okay, we all learned something new. Only Alicia has the magic because I did it and nothing happened. That was awesome.
That was me.
Okay, anyway, so now we're going to show you how can you be a part of all of this goodness. Well, Mary Kay is amazing and you can actually start your business for just $35. Okay, kicking down the door in 2024, like shut the door. $35, you can start a business. So you're going to shut the door and then kick it down. Okay. So at $35, you're going to get a website that your customers can shop on. You're going to get credit card processing. You're going to get all the tools you need as far as online, all the apps. We have so many free apps your customers can use. All of that for just $35. If you decide you want to dip your toe in a little bit more, you've got 2 weeks to decide if you want to do any more than that with some samples or a full starter kit. So you can do in-person appointments like the one Amber attended when she first started her business. Okay. So $35. I mean, I don't even know what I always say you can't even get. Amber said that she wanted to use her money for shoe shopping habit, right? Good pair of shoes is 35 or more, right? Like if you don't want to get bunions and get blisters, then you're going to pay more than $35 for a good pair of shoes. Why not spend that $35 on something that can literally change your life, the lives of the people that are around you? Because we feel that the woman impacts so many different levels of family because you impact your siblings, your parents, your children, and any of friends that are in your life. We have a lot of influence as women. And so you could impact the entire world by starting with just $35. So there are a few things that may stop a woman from starting a Mary Kay business. And we just want to address that because you might be thinking a few things. You might be thinking, you don't really have the time to work a Mary Kay business. But you just heard Amber say she was teaching 3 different things, right? Planning a wedding, doing all this stuff. And so you truly are your own boss. You decide how much or how little you want to work this business and which hat you want to wear. Some days she has her mom hat on. Sometimes she has her business hat on. Okay. So you decide. The second reason is people say, I don't know anybody. Well, we just learned from a statistic from I think it was I want to say the Wall Street Journal, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me, but there is a statistic out there that every person knows 661 people, especially with Facebook, like with social media right now. 661 people that you can reach out to. Are they all going to be your customers? No, of course not. But you can start there and then work through your circle of influence to find even more customers. And that's what your sales director teaches you to do. I often say that your sales director is your gift with purchase. We pop out of your starter kit and we help you with training. We help you find new customers. We help you learn this business. We help you learn the products. The third reason that most women start is because they say they're not the sales type. I don't think any one of us is the sales type. None of us had a job in sales before we got started. We look for women who have big hearts, who want to create relationships and want to help other people. We don't look for women who want to sell something. And finally, the real reason that women don't start a Mary Kay business is an F word, and that is fear. Fear often holds them back, but let me let you in on a little secret. Fear and excitement are both based on the unknown. So why don't you decide which emotion is going to take the lead in your life? Don't let fear stop you from growing the seed of greatness that God has placed within you. Mary Kay always said that the most successful consultant and the most successful sales director has not joined the company yet. She's still out there. Maybe it's you. Maybe you need to try this. And instead of thinking, what if I fail? We want you to think, what if I succeed? How can I impact the lives of those around me? So you have one more chance to enter the prize drawing. We want you to just give us a letter grade, A, B, or C. After hearing all this information, are you an A? Absolutely. Sign me up. I'm ready to get started in this business. B, I have a few questions, and I would love for you to buy me a cup of coffee so I can get my answers. Now, even if you're not local to your consultant, look at Alicia has her coffee right there. Iced coffee, I'm sure, in that container. She can answer your questions with a cup of coffee virtually. That's not a problem. So are you an A? Absolutely, sign me up. B, I still have questions. Buy me a cup of coffee. Or C, I'm very happy to be a customer, but I'm so glad to know this information so that I can send women to my beauty consultant that I think would be great in this business. And that is it. So A, B, or C, we want to thank you so much for your time this evening, and we wish you a very happy new year. Start kicking in that door. Any more hearts? No more hearts. Once and done.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.